Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Thank you all so much for sticking with me with my weekend reality show reviews. I know I've been late. I'm about 2 episodes behind. I apologize. I know one week I was out of town. Last weekend I was helping a friend move, and I really just watched all of the episodes within the past 1 or 2 days. So I hate to be out of order with my reviews. Like, I didn't want to just start this weekend with the current episode. So I just want to real quick. I wrote my notes on post-its, so it's not a lot. Just give my 2 cents on what I think the hot points of these past 2 episodes. We're going to do Real Housewives of Potomac right now. Up next, I'm going to do the last 2 episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then we will be all caught up with our weekend reality reviews, and everything will be back on schedule with the reviews coming Sunday or Monday, depending on when I watch the stuff this weekend. Okay, Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm not going in any order. I just wrote down the points I want to hit on real quick. Get in the comments, let me know what you all think, and then we'll catch up from there. The first thing I want to say is I'm over the Wendy and Giselle Eddie rumor situation. Like, that needs to not be a talking point anymore. Okay, we all see it for what it was. Who are we mad at, Ashley or Giselle? I still pointed to Giselle. Matter of fact, I'm not mad at either one of them. Let me tell you why. When it comes to Bravo and these housewives franchises, if something is in the blogs, the news, true or false, someone is going to bring it up on the show to get the person who's in the news or blogs take on it. Usually people say that shit ain't true and they move on. Wendy is giving it way too much for me. I like you, Wendy, but you're giving Giselle too many tears for this not to be true. And I'm not saying that it is true. I'm just saying you giving her too much. You feed it into everything that she wants you to feed into. You're giving her life. By when she's at home watching it and she's seeing you crying on Karen's shoulder, you're giving Giselle life. You're giving her too much. I don't blame Ashley. Ashley was doing her job. Ashley just had a baby. She had to earn her check some kind of way. Giselle is the one who dug up the bone. She dug it up. She definitely wanted it to be presented on air. Giselle is also a scary bitch. I don't care how much people want to ride up for Giselle. Giselle was not going to bring that tea to Wendy's face herself. Giselle does it every season. Like, if you all, it's season 6. If you all can't catch on to the formula that everyone has been trying to tell you about Miss Giselle, she brings up all this shit and she either gets Candace, Ashley, or some other one of her, I'm not going to call them minions, but just someone who's a little bit more weak minded, maybe, or doesn't mind carrying the bone. I'll say that, to carry the bones for her. And that's what Ashley did. I don't think. See, what the problem is, Wendy doesn't understand the most hurtful thing that Giselle said about her. I don't mind that Ashley and Giselle or whoever brought the rumor to Wendy. I don't care that Bravo flashed it on the TV screen. It was public knowledge. I didn't know about it to the show, but if you follow the blogs or anything else like that with the housewives, it's public knowledge that that blog has been out there. The rumor has been out there. What I didn't like about the rumor that Wendy has not yet seen, well, she probably seen it now on TV, is that they were trying to make it seem like she fixed her body because Giselle thought the rumor was true. Because why would you say maybe that's why she fixed her body and maybe that's why she's showing Eddie this new body because of this rumor, So miss me with that. But let's not talk about the rumor no more. It's old news now. Let's move on to somebody else's storyline. Up next, I want to hit on Robin. I said Robin is trying everything she can to save this paycheck. Robin is trying to be noticed, seen, heard, outspoken. She's always in Giselle's business, but she's like overly into Giselle's business and keeping up Giselle's mess. And Robin, that's why Wendy hit you with that you don't even have a relationship to care about. Now, I do think you have a relationship to care about. I think we just don't care about it. Like, we don't care about you and Juan. You and Juan have been together since what, high school, married, divorced, married, divorced. No one cares. And now you want us to sit up and listen to your sad stories about Juan didn't cheated on you the whole time you was married. Girl, you the fool for sticking with him. That's probably why you and Giselle are best friends. Y'all love a man to treat y'all like trash and to stick by his side. So I'm over Robin. Robin needs a therapist, not a life coach. Robin, why are you talking to your 10-year-old about your life coach business? He doesn't care anything about that. And also, Robin, why, if your husband can wake them kids up like that just by yelling up them stairs and they listen to their dad and they get out that bed and get on the computer, why is it your responsibility? Like, why he can't holler up them stairs every day and wake them kids up? And why you on the phone worrying about a therapist or a life coach? You should have been calling a tutor, because we still ain't forgot that the damn son got a 46 in English. Like, where's the phone call to the tutoring service? But Robin, keep trying. You pissed me off a little bit with Wendy apologized to you, but you're not willing to accept her apology. Well, all y'all ever want is for somebody to apologize. And Wendy, I think she was sincere, because I think Wendy knew she was aiming her gun at Giselle, but you piped up and she went, oop, and shot you real quick. And I don't think she meant it to, I don't think she meant to shoot you. And I think she sincerely apologized. But because you trying to earn this check, you trying to keep this house, you trying to keep this man, because we ain't forgot you lost all his money. Um, you refuse to accept her apology because you need a storyline. Like, you need something to talk about. So you talking about, I know who not invited to my wedding. Girl, are you invited to your wedding? Are you having a wedding? And how the hell are you going to have a bridal shower for a man you never left? Let's move on. I wrote in my notes that Ascala is shitting on these hoes' fashions. Ascala came to play in the fashion department. It's not too hard to dress better than these ladies of Potomac, but Ascala, I've noticed the fashions and I like. I already discussed that. Like I said, this is gonna be quick. I'm just trying to catch up my reviews so they'll be in order. Um, I have something I want to say about Michael Darby, because I feel like they're giving Michael way too much, way too many chances to clean his image. And I want to save this for next week, because Candace is going to touch on all of his white privilege. But I see it too, Candace. I'm going to make my point very clear once Candace points out his privilege. But all I'm going to say is, I strongly believe if it was a black man grabbing up on production's asses, doing all the bullshit Michael does, he fights, he sexually assaults. That's what it is when you touch someone unwillingly. That's sexual assault. He gets drunk and belligerent. They would have been gone. They would have been gone. But Michael, every season, is welcome back, open arms, fully in his house. Now he gets to be the great dad. Or no, 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 no. On Twitter, everyone wants to bash Candace for calling Ashley a wide body, when her own husband was like, I'm so happy, you got your frame right. I'm still a little bit attracted to you. You losing this weight. Like, her own husband was talking about her pregnant body. So let's move on. Let's move on. Mia had a great little scene with her mother. I like that Mia. I like the real Mia. I like the vulnerable Mia. I like the Mia who is her true self. The Mia who flip flops. She don't know if she want to be Karen's friend. She doesn't know if she wants to be Giselle's friend. I don't like that Mia. I don't like the Mia who, I thought I interpreted weak bitch. That shit had me cracking up, because in the preview, I was like, I know Giselle ain't called nobody no weak bitch. And then she talking about her interpretation. Now, to give me a little bit, Giselle basically did call her a weak bitch. It just wasn't as harsh. Giselle said If you can't handle me asking you a question, then maybe you shouldn't be in this circle. She was basically saying she wasn't strong enough to be in this circle. But Giselle, let's flip that back on you, because I ain't heard you answer Nan question in 6 seasons. We still trying to figure out, is Jamal coming? I love when Karen say that. We know Jamal ain't coming. But is Giselle never answers questions that are directed at her. She always finds a way to deflect, or she says, Karen is a troll, so I won't answer with the troll. So maybe, Wendy already read her down, and I wish Wendy would have saved that for the reunion. That would be great. I would have loved to see Wendy say that to Giselle's face. That's what would have made that great. Candace argues with Chris about him not being present at her video shoots and all that. I'm not in the music industry. I don't know how much a manager should be present, but it seems like he still has a job on the side. And I like how Chris said, well, why don't you go ahead and find you somebody else to manage you for free, for the free. He said, go ahead and give me a mile allowance. Chris cracks me up. Their relationship, the way they communicate to each other when they're angry, is extremely toxic. And I know Candace, from the way she talks to everybody else, she talks to her husband that same way. I don't know why he puts up with it. I could see Chris in the privacy of their own home. I don't see him doing it on TV, but I could see him cussing her ass right back out. Some people like that shit. Some people like to argue, fuss, and fight, and be toxic, to break up, to make up, all that stuff. I don't know, but Candace, I think you two need some kind of marriage counseling so you all can learn how to talk to each other, where you don't need those pointy tissues. You ain't got to be crying all like this, and you ain't got to be cussing him out, and he ain't got to get up and walk away. It's a mess. And up last, this is my last little post-it note. Let's talk about Robin's birthday party. I said, Robin, how are you the worst dressed at your own affair? What the fuck did you have on? Not only was it sequins and pleather, it looked like cheap sequins and cheap pleather. Like, it looked like it was gonna bust if you breathe too hard. Like, Robin, you looked a fucking mess. Them braids look a fucking mess. They looked a mess from the trip. How do your braids start off so thick, and then all the way at the end it looked like it's like 2 strands of braiding hair? I don't know. It looked like you paid somebody $25 to do that. Wendy and Karen were not invited to Robin's party. I'm not mad at that. Now, Wendy and Robin should have made up, because Wendy apologized. But I wouldn't want to be invited to that bullshit, no way. Like, I wouldn't want to be anywhere that Giselle was either. So, as you can see, Karen nor Wendy were upset that they were not invited to the party. And this is where Candace reads Ashley for having a wide body and a wide forehead. And then the rest was to be continued. Is that body shaming? I don't feel like it's body shaming. I just felt like when you angry and you throwing reads and shade and all that bullshit, what you say is what you say. I feel like Candace, you caught up in wanting to be a part of the Mean Girls clique, and they don't really like you. Like, they don't care about nobody. You riding for them, talking about you mad at Ashley. Ashley came in and started all that shit. Giselle started it. Ashley finished it and brought it to the forefront. But if every time Giselle went over Ashley's house, she was talking about Eddie and them damn rumors. So Giselle started it and Ashley finished it. And I don't really fault Ashley for it. You pointing your gun at the wrong person. Even Estella, the new girl, could see that Giselle started that shit. And she does it every season. She backs out. I didn't say it. Like, I started it, and I gassed Ashley up to say it, but I didn't say it, so it wasn't me. Like, the new girl can see through the bullshit. So, Candace, stop trying to be Giselle and Robin's friend, because trust me, once they're done with Wendy, you're going to be next. You're going to be next. So that's all I have to give for the Real Housewives of Potomac. These past few episodes were a little bit of a snooze. I'm ready to see the salad fight. I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see Candace, not Candace, but what's the child name? Karen. I want to see the wedding. It looks beautiful. I want to see Juan tell Robin he tired of her shit. And let's address that phone call. I could have swore Robin called Juan at that table talking about hello because Juan answered the phone. Robin didn't answer the phone. Robin called. So that's her. Robin is working for this check. She's willing to do any and everything to stay on this show. It's not working. It's still boring. It's still boring. But that's it. You guys, I promise I will try. I mean, weekend reality reviews are so hard for me because I'm usually busy on the weekend, but I try to get them up by Mondays. It's just been a really busy past 2 weeks. So this week's episode will be up on time. I don't have any plans this weekend. So your girl will be on time with the Real Housewives of Potomac. Stick around. I'm getting ready to do my Love and Marriage Huntsville update. I'm going to catch up the past 2 episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I only got one sticky note for them, so it's going to be quick. I'm about to go live and do them really quickly. Get in the comments. Let me know what you all thought about the past 2 episodes, and I'll see you Monday for this week. All right, y'all. Like, comment, and share. Thank you so much. Go ahead and hit subscribe to Kiss My Cheeks TV if this is your first time watching and you want to be a part of the Kiss My Cheeks TV family. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.